one of the powerful things about a spreadsheet is that you can do formulas, and you can also do what is functions in a spreadsheet. And a formula is just an equation that you set up in a spreadsheet, and every formula and every function starts with an equal sign. So if, for instance, we are trying to figure out this person's gross pay, we're going to click in this cell so that G5 becomes our active cell. We're going to start out with an equal sign. And when you're putting in a formula in Excel, you never type in the numbers. So we wouldn't want to put in 640 plus 128. That's going to give us an answer, which would give us the right answer, but you don't want to put it in that way. The way you want to put it in is you want to type in the equal sign. You want to type in the location of where 640 is. So you want to put in E5 because that's where 640 is located. Then the plus symbol. And then put in F5 because that's the location of where your overtime pay is. So what you're doing for gross pay is adding the regular pay plus overtime. When you press enter, you get your total. Now, one of the nice things about doing a formula this way is if, for instance, this person decides to work 10 hours overtime and I change their overtime hours to 10, their gross pay automatically changes. One of the things that you can do once you type your formula in the first time is you could continue typing that formula in for each one of these, or you can come to the little box that's in the corner, click with your mouse. Now notice how it becomes a plus symbol. When it's a plus symbol, you can click with your mouse and you can drag it down, and notice how it's got almost like a little squiggly line to it. You drag it down to the end of your spreadsheet and release, and it will automatically put in a formula for each one of those cells, and it changes relative to the location. So like in this first one, it's E5 plus F5, but when I move down to the next row to 6, it becomes E6 plus F6. You can also use what is called a sum function. And what that means is, let's say we wanted to total up and see how much money we're paying out for all of our employees. This is your sum function, and if you go up there and you click on it, it's going to automatically highlight all the numbers that are above it. So you just have to verify that that is the correct area that you want to total, and when you press enter, you get your total. Now, once you get ready to make some changes to your document, let's say this name was supposed to be Lisa, then I'm going to click on A6, and I'm going to come up here to where I see Livia, and I'm going to double click to highlight it and type in Lisa. When I press enter, that sets that change for me. So you can very easily edit text in a spreadsheet. If we wanted to print our document, we would go to the File button, and then we would go to Print, and we would tell it to print. We get to see a print preview of our document. You can also click on the View button, and there's different views that you can look at your spreadsheet as well. You could look at it in Page Layout view, where you can actually put a header in your information. You can look at it in Page Break view, where you can see where your page breaks would be. But that concludes Unit A for Excel.